You're listening to the Holistic Interior Design Podcast. This is a podcast that guides you as a new or inspiring independent interior designer navigating your entrepreneurial path. Here, with my over 20 years experience, I will share my holistic approach to design with intention and ancient practices, including feng shui, all incorporating mind, body, and spirit into my design projects. You will also learn from seasoned interior designers as they give strategies and insight of how they built their businesses and continue to work in the field. Together, we will discover supportive trade partners, new ideas, creatives, and inspiring artists from around the world. I am your host, Rachel Larraine Crawford. Hey there, welcome back to episode 149. And today I'm going to tell you 8 reasons why you'll regret not being at our Art Meets Design Mixer in collaboration with the World Design Capital San Diego Tijuana 2024, which is super, super exciting. Before we dive into that, I'm going to go ahead and set our space. So first off, going to light our candle to setting the intention of connection with all of you, inspiration and creativity, communication, of course. So we've got our candle lit, and I'm going to pull from my tarot deck, the Rider-Waite Colman Smith deck, see what message we have for us today. Ooh, we have the star. This is the card of hope and optimism. So we've got hope and optimism happening with a star. This is the card of believing that anything is possible. You can reach for the stars. Everything is within reach. Nothing is too big. So, just connecting with what you want to create, what you want to accomplish, all those beautiful things in the sky. Alrighty, so today I am sharing something really special. World Design Capital has named San Diego Tijuana the design capital for 2024. This is the first bi-national designation with the WDC program in its history, which is super exciting. San Diego, of course, in the US, and Tijuana in Mexico have been named the capital as a result of their commitment to human-centered design and legacy of cross-border collaboration. Together, both cities are harnessing and mobilizing design to transform their region of 7.1 million inhabitants. So as you know, San Diego and Tijuana is set between the mountains of the east and the Pacific Ocean to the west. These sister cities are situated across the busiest land border in the Western Hemisphere that see some 50 million people annually. The region represents an important transit hub, a global market rife with opportunity for innovation, transformation, activation, and imagination. Emphasizing the many ways design can connect us, San Diego and Tijuana are poised to present an exciting program for 2024, and I'm so honored to be able to be part of this global event. And so we have collaborated, the Design Coven has collaborated with Sparks Gallery along with ASID in San Diego and the World Design Capital to create a weekend of events. It is a holistic design weekend, which is happening the weekend of February 9th through February 11th, 2024. And we've got 3 events that are happening in that weekend. So our first event, which is what most of this podcast is going to be about, is Art Meets Design. This is a mixer connecting artists and interior designers. This is something that's near and dear to my heart. I absolutely love local artists. Within the Design Coven, I have created these nurturing relationships where we will take interior designers to artist studios, meet the artists, go to the galleries. I'm involved in a ton of these art openings. I try to make as many as I possibly can. And I love connecting with artists. I just find that there's something so special about being a designer, connecting with an artist and connecting that artist to our client and bringing original art into their homes, which I've spoke about so many times. This mixer is open to everybody. You just have to love art and design, but it is focused on connecting interior designers with San Diego artists or artists in Tijuana. artists anywhere. So if you're an artist that's going to be in San Diego on this day, you are invited to connect with interior designers. Same thing, interior designers will be coming from San Diego and Tijuana, Mexico, all the regions. So the idea behind this is one where we'll connect interior designers with artists. I've gotten a lot of comments from artists just wanting to know, how do I connect with a designer? How do I, get into that world? How do I get into those circles? And there really hasn't been an event connecting these two realms in one space. So that's why I came up with this idea of bringing them together in one space. So it's from 6 to 8. It's an evening event. The profits will go to ASID, which we'll get into a little bit later. And we're going to have fun. We're going to have a beautiful icebreaker connection, kind of like a bingo card. Well, artists are going to have to find interior designers to check off their bingo card. And same thing for the interior designers have to find artists that are going to check off their card. Each group will have their own color. You'll be able to spot an artist. An artist will be able to spot a designer. I'm just looking forward to all of this talk and connection. The next day, which is Saturday, that's on the 10th, we are doing a designer panel talk along with design matchmaking. So the panel will consist of several designers that work both in Tijuana and San Diego. I've got one designer that lives in Tijuana and they work in both countries, which is really fascinating. So it's gonna be really neat to see their business model, how they navigate both of these different countries with different regulations and all of that. So that's gonna be really fascinating. Right after that panel is where we're gonna do design matchmaking. So I'm hoping that there will be people looking for an interior designer that we can do a little speed dating action with. So that will be really fun and exciting. And then on Sunday, the 11th, we're doing one-on-one consultations. So we're offering interior design consultations at a discounted price to the public to be able to speak with an interior designer one-on-one for a full hour. I'm envisioning people that are going through home renovations that want to design, a new space in their home. And this is going to give you the opportunity to bring your floor plans, bring any materials, bring your current selections, bring photos of your home now, bring inspiration, bring your pin boards, and get one-on-one consultation with a professional interior designer that can give you advice and hopefully take you to the next level beyond just this consultation. So it's a full weekend of events. Super stoked, super excited about it. And I wanted to go over the 8 reasons you'll regret not being at Art Meets Design, our mixer happening on Friday. And you can take this toward any sort of event, but this in particular is one you will not want to miss. So first of all, number 1 reason is just the historic collaboration. Like, this has never happened. We've never had 2 cities be the World Design Capital, be part of history, be part of an event that is a very special opportunity that hasn't happened before. So I am inviting you to come, be at this transformation, be at the edge of all new things, and share your experience with everybody. Number 2 is networking opportunities. I always talk about the importance of networking. This is going to be a huge one because, like I said, has not been an event where designers are meeting artists, at least here in San Diego. I haven't seen it, so this is going to be one to remember. We're connecting local artists with designers that are here locally, San Diego, Tijuana, as well as Tijuana artists coming up here in downtown San Diego. You're also going to be able to network with your peers. There's a lot of interior designers that I don't even know that have RSVP, which is huge. So you'll be able to engage with other fellow interior designers, expanding your own personal network within the design community. And I can see collaborations happening already. Number 3 is just the creative inspiration. So exposing yourself to diverse art forms, immersing yourself with various other mediums, gaining inspiration that can fuel your own personal design endeavors, and just being in that creative space with other creatives always sparks creativity and inspiration. So definitely want to get yourself into that space. There's something really special about being in the energy of other creatives that can really spark ideas and new inspirations for you. Number 4 is just the educational insights. Artist-designer dialogues, you get to participate in discussions, speaking with other artists, other designers, learning from each other, learning about different practices that each one does. We're all entrepreneurs, we're all creative. So I find that there's something that you will definitely learn by being in this group of people. Number 5 is to support our local arts community. That is so important to me, especially. I love supporting art openings, other art communities, galleries, and the like. By attending, you'll be contributing to the local arts community, supporting the livelihood of other talented artists, and you'll align your design practice with socially responsible, actively participating in events, and uplifting our local creative ecosystem. So that's socially responsible to be part of that beautiful ecosystem that we are. Number 6 is the impact on design aesthetics. So by just connecting yourself with an artist, you'll be elevating the exclusive edge that you have with your clients. You'll have access to artists that they otherwise would not have known. And by showcasing original art, it provides a competitive advantage to your services with your clients, because you're going to be offering something very exclusive and unparalleled to other interior designers. It communicates your connection with the local community and signifies your ability to provide a personal touch that sets you apart. Again, knowing an artist on a different level, being able to introduce them to your clients is going to be huge for you. Your clients are going to be very impressed with the people that you know, how connected you are with the art community. So it's going to be leveling up your services. And also, original art raises a vibration inside of your client's home. So we're all about raising vibration, all about keeping a nice, happy space, a space that's filled with well-being, harmony, and balance. And by bringing in original art, you're lifting that vibration to your clients' homes. And then we're going to go into number 7, and that is community integration. Integration into the local scene. Attending local events demonstrates your commitment to an integration into the local creative scene. So just by being in the know, you are creating community. You're also creating community engagement, participating in events that contribute to the positivity in the spaces around you. So by going to events that support community, you are going to be part of creating more community, right? So if we don't show up to these kinds of events, they don't happen. So you showing up is going to be a huge piece, showing the world that we do have a beautiful community here in San Diego that's very connected to design, very connected to art. And then the last piece is number 8, and that's your personal and professional growth. We're constantly growing, we're constantly evolving. So just putting yourself in a space that's diverse, that has diverse perspectives that are not like yours or just new ideas, is really going to get you into a space to gain exposure to broadening your understandings, contributing to your own personal growth, understanding other people, understanding where people are coming from, how we all navigate this world that we call home. And it's also just going to give you sort of a creative refresh. It's going to let you step outside of your daily routine. It's going to immerse you in an environment that is unlike anything else, and with people that you otherwise would not have connected with, which is also just going to enhance what you've already got going on. So I highly, highly, highly encourage all of you to come to the Art Meets Design Mixer for artists and designers. And for those of you that just love art and design that might not be an artist or designer, you are welcome to meet all these wonderful designers and artists. I wanted to share how the designers were chosen. So we are featuring 6 interior designers that are here in San Diego and Tijuana. And by being a pro member in the Design Coven is how they got chosen for this space, along with being part of ASID. So there's a few criteria. One, we chose some designers that were from Design Coven. We chose designers that were in Tijuana, and then we have some designers that are ASID members. They're not all 3 of those, but they're one component of each. And by being within the Design Coven as a pro member, that just gave them the leverage to be highlighted in this beautiful event. We have 6 designers total, which I'm super excited about. Each one of the designers is going to have a vignette set up in the gallery. And the gallery is a beautiful space. You've got to check out episode 133. I talked to the gallery founder, Sonia Sparks, And she talks about the story of the gallery, how it came to be, the building itself, their mission, what they are seeking to do. So it's been really, really cool to collaborate with Sparks Gallery. So check out episode 133. But yeah, just going back to those designers, by being part of our Design Coven, by showing up, by participating, they were invited to be featured in this historic event. So I'm super proud of all of our Design Coven members who are partaking and showing up. A lot of them are pretty new to the interior design scene. So it's really cool to see them create their businesses, grow, and now be showcased in the World Design Capital, which is so fantastic. And then, like I said earlier, we are working in a partnership with ASID, which is the American Society of Interior Designers. And, we have a lot of common threads with ASID. They are known to advance the interior design profession and communicate the impact of design on the human experience. We know how important design is on the human experience in itself. So it's really, really important. Thought that they were a perfect partner to connect with this event. I'm so excited. If you can't tell about the event, it's going to be fantastic and wonderful. And I can't even imagine the connections that we're going to make, the community that we're providing for designers, artists, and the like. We've got some special announcements that are going to be happening live there at the gallery. If you want to sign up, it's absolutely free to come to our Art and Design Mixer, or I should say Art Meets Design Mixer. And you can do that on Eventbrite. So the website will be in the show notes, but it's basically the date, 2924.eventbrite.com. So it's happening on February 9th, 2024. So 2924.eventbrite.com to get your free tickets. I know it's going to sell out. We've sold a ton of tickets so far. Yeah, so we've got tons of feedback. Everyone's super excited. I can't wait to see you all there. And we'll talk to you soon. You've been listening to the Holistic Interior Design Podcast. If it's one that you have been enjoying, please share with anyone else that you think can benefit from this knowledge, and leave us a 5-star review that helps us get seen and found by other new and aspiring interior designers. And if you're looking for mentorship, I invite you to join our club here at the Design Coven. It's a bridge between school and real life interior design. We get in much deeper there. We have virtual and in-person events, so everyone is welcome. You don't need to have a design degree to be part of it, just an interest in holistic interior design. I also want to thank our editor, Marcy Ferry, and lastly, Kinseth Thibodeau, who is our music composer. Until next time, be well, and we will see each other soon.